In a nation constantly on the move, the question arises, where are people flocking from and why? You might have heard about the magnetism of states like Texas and Florida, but have you ever pondered the origins of these newcomers? Alaska, despite its enticing incentives, struggles to attract residents from other states. Meanwhile, Illinois grapples with a reputation for high taxes, earning it the dubious title of the worst state among some disillusioned residents. Today we're peeling back the layers to uncover the top 10 states everyone is leaving in 2024. Join us as we delve into the complex tapestry of reasons behind this unprecedented migration. From economic upheavals to social unrest, each state grapples with its own unique set of obstacles, driving its residents to seek refuge elsewhere. But what exactly is causing this mass exodus? Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries behind these population shifts. So, grab a seat and prepare to embark on a journey through the heart of America's shifting demographics. Number 10. New Jersey. Did you realize that in 2020, New Jersey experienced a significant exodus of residents surpassing any other state? Despite its rich tapestry of cultures, with nearly a quarter of its population hailing from abroad, New Jersey's appeal is counterbalanced by its formidable financial challenges. While the state offers abundant job opportunities, boasting the nation's third highest median household income of $85,000, it also grapples with the distinction of being one of the most expensive places to call home. The affluent inhabitants of New Jersey contend with a substantial state income tax, peaking at 10.75%, and bear the burden of the highest effective property tax rate in the country, standing at 2.5%. Notably, almost half of those departing the state annually earn upwards of $150,000. When examining the housing market, the median home value of $380,000 may seem reasonable initially. However, when juxtaposed with the highest population density in the United States, at 1,219 people per square mile, it's no wonder individuals are seeking more economically viable, spacious, and warmer destinations elsewhere. It comes as no surprise that a considerable number of New Jersey residents are relocating to states such as Florida and the Carolinas in search of greener pastures and a more manageable cost of living. Join us as we uncover a fascinating phenomenon among New Yorkers later in this discussion, navigating the complex terrain of escalating costs and taxes that are propelling many towards fresh beginnings. Number 9. New York. Once a magnet for population growth, New York has witnessed a marked turnaround since 2010, finding itself among a select group of states experiencing a decline in residents. This shift has been underscored by the surge in population witnessed in Florida, leading to New York's demotion from its former status as the nation's third-largest state by population in 2020. A staggering 67% of all relocations in 2020 involved individuals bidding farewell to New York, with a striking 63% of the net outflow stemming from New York City alone. The reasons behind this mass departure extend beyond the immediate challenges posed by the pandemic. High living costs and steep taxes, evident in the urban sprawl of New York City, serve as significant deterrents. Moreover, the harsh winters and limited job opportunities, particularly evident outside the city limits, contribute to the urge to seek alternative destinations. Despite efforts to offset population decline through international migration, New York continues to grapple with a shrinking populace, experiencing a decrease of 0.393% last year alone. As of 2023, the population has further diminished by 3.1% since 2020, marking a notable demographic shift. New Yorkers are actively pursuing new beginnings, endeavoring to find a harmonious blend of affordability and opportunity. Join us as we delve into Mississippi's distinctive challenges, ranging from a scarcity of job opportunities to health-related dilemmas, and uncover how these factors are reshaping the state's demographic fabric. Number 8. Mississippi. Mississippi, often recognized as the poorest state in the nation, holds a unique position as only the 8th fastest shrinking state. This paradox might stem from the fact that many residents simply cannot afford to leave. With a scarcity of well-paying jobs, characterized by a median household income of $53,000 and a poverty rate of 19.1%, departure isn't a viable option for numerous individuals. The statistics speak volumes. A staggering 71% of those who managed to depart Mississippi last year did so in pursuit of better job prospects. However, Mississippi grapples with significant health challenges, further complicating its demographic landscape. With the highest obesity rate in the nation at 20.5% and a sizable portion of the population regular smokers, coupled with some of the poorest healthcare outcomes in the United States, the state boasts the lowest life expectancy at just 74.6 years. Moreover, Mississippi contends with the second highest rate of premature births, often attributed to elevated teen pregnancy rates. This confluence of economic and health issues has contributed to a natural population decrease in the state. As we navigate through these complexities, it becomes evident that Mississippi's demographic landscape is shaped by a multifaceted interplay of economic and health-related challenges. Later, we'll delve into how Connecticut's chilling climate, soaring costs, and stark wealth divide are driving a surprising demographic shift. Stay tuned for more insights. Number 7. Oregon. Oregon, once celebrated for its steadfast population growth, now faces an unprecedented decline for the first time in over 3 decades. Between July 2021 and July 2023, the state witnessed a noteworthy population decrease of 0.1%. While seemingly modest, this decline holds considerable significance. The last time Oregon experienced a population downturn was in 1982, and even then, it was a mere 0.1% drop. As of 2024, the median value of owner-occupied housing units in Oregon has surged to $423,000. While this may align somewhat with national averages, it represents a substantial increase over the years. This escalating housing cost presents a formidable challenge for many residents, contributing significantly to the state's population decline. This trend serves as a stark reminder that even states renowned for their allure are not impervious to the mounting pressures of housing affordability and economic shifts. Oregon's experience underscores the broader challenges faced by regions grappling with the delicate balance between sustaining growth and maintaining livability amidst evolving economic landscapes. Number 6. Connecticut. In the Northeast, enduring cold weather and high living costs has long been justified by the promise of job opportunities. However, with the advent of remote work, many residents are discovering fewer incentives to stay put, opting instead for warmer and more affordable locales. Interestingly, despite Connecticut residents traditionally flocking to Florida, not everyone is seeking refuge from retirement or evading high taxes and living costs. States renowned for their elevated taxes and living expenses, such as New York, California, and Massachusetts, have emerged as top destinations for those departing Connecticut. This trend underscores a shift in priorities. Consider Stamford, an enclave of affluence, juxtaposed with places like Hartford, where a staggering 28.1% poverty rate persists despite median home values of just $124,000. This glaring contrast underscores the stark wealth disparity within the state. Overall, Connecticut's population experienced a decline of 0.10173%, indicative of rapid population loss. Number 5. Hawaii. The exorbitant cost of living, coupled with stagnant wages, has exerted a profound influence on Hawaii's demographic landscape, causing a decline in population by 0.33% last year. Despite the allure that the islands hold for many mainlanders during vacation, only a fraction opt to make Hawaii their permanent residence. This hesitance primarily stems from the daunting expenses and complexities involved in relocating across the ocean, acting as a formidable barrier for prospective settlers. While some newcomers effortlessly adopt the aloha lifestyle, others grapple with the challenges of being distanced from family or adapting to the local culture. As a result, a significant portion end up returning to their previous homes within a short span of 2 years. The transient nature of Hawaii's substantial military presence further contributes to the shifting demographics. Indigenous residents increasingly find themselves priced out of their own dwellings in a state renowned for its steep cost of living. This economic reality is starkly illustrated by the fact that 14,000 more Hawaii residents migrated to the mainland compared to mainlanders moving to Hawaii, underscoring the intricate interplay of economic, cultural, and logistical factors shaping population dynamics in the Aloha State. Number 4. Alaska. As the most thinly populated state in the nation, with a mere 1.27 individuals per square mile, Alaska might seem like an ideal destination amidst the current trend of urban flight. However, its remote location and harsh climate prove to be significant barriers for most. Despite offering financial incentives for residency, such as paying people to live there, Alaska witnessed 9,000 more departures than arrivals last year. In 2016, Alaska experienced a population surge, boasting over 740,000 residents, primarily driven by the flourishing oil industry. The downturn in oil prices and demand led to a subsequent decline in population. Moreover, the transient nature of the military presence in the state further contributes to the fluctuating population dynamics. While Alaska's breathtaking natural landscapes are undeniable, the prolonged, dark winters, exorbitant cost of living, and geographic isolation make it a less desirable destination for many. Nevertheless, as we shift our attention to the next trio of states, prepare to be captivated. But before we proceed, I have a special request for all our listeners. Would you be so kind as to invest just 10 seconds of your time to click on that subscribe button? Your support is the spark igniting our drive to continuously elevate our content for your delight. Number 3. Louisiana. Louisiana has experienced a notable decline over the past 5 years, primarily driven by a downturn in the oil and gas sectors, which serve as the cornerstone of the state's economy. With the majority of alternative employment opportunities clustered in the low-paying tourism and service industries, it's hardly surprising that a staggering 73% of those departing are in search of better job prospects. Interestingly, despite this significant outflow, only 52.7% of total moves within the state last year were outbound migrations. Nonetheless, Louisiana's population still dipped by 0.233%. This decline can largely be attributed to the state's less-than-stellar healthcare system, which ranks second worst nationally. Louisiana also grapples with the third highest rate of smokers, the seventh highest obesity rate, and the fifth lowest life expectancy. Heart disease and cancer remain prevalent, claiming nearly 90% of deaths across the state. Surprisingly, despite its challenges, Louisiana residents' top choice for relocation is Mississippi, considered the only state worse to live in than Louisiana. Up next, we'll delve into why Illinois' burdensome tax rates are driving residents to seek greener pastures elsewhere. Stay tuned for more insights. Number 2. Illinois. While New York often grabs headlines for its exorbitant taxes, it's Illinois that truly leads the pack with the highest effective median total tax rate nationwide, soaring well over 15%. The property tax rate stands tall at 2.16%, ranking second highest in the country. It comes as no surprise, then, that nearly half of Illinois residents have contemplated packing up and leaving due to these significant financial burdens, with sky-high taxes sitting atop their list of grievances. The allure of better housing and employment prospects elsewhere, not to mention the promise of more agreeable weather, also serves as a compelling incentive for residents to seek greener pastures. It's worth noting that the top 6 destinations for those departing Illinois, Texas, Florida, Washington, California, North Carolina, and Arizona, all enjoy considerably milder winters. On the surface, Illinois may appear average across various statistical metrics, but the prevailing sentiment among its populace paints a starkly different picture. A striking 25% of residents have deemed their state the worst place to live. This pervasive dissatisfaction has fueled Illinois' status as the second fastest shrinking state since 2010, experiencing a net population decline of 0.43%. With a staggering 66.4% of all moves being departures, it's evident that a growing number of Illinoisans are making a clear statement with their feet, yearning for a higher quality of life. Number 1. West Virginia. Embedded within the fabric of West Virginia's identity lies its historical association with the coal mining industry. However, as the nation's reliance on coal diminishes, the mountain state finds itself in a precarious position with no clear path to salvation. The job market here appears desolate, contributing to West Virginia's unfortunate status as the state with the second lowest median household income nationwide, a mere $48,600, alongside a concerning poverty rate of 16%. This economic adversity has spurred many residents who possess the means to seek better opportunities elsewhere, resulting in West Virginia being the fastest shrinking state since 2010. Interestingly, while 59% of the population decline can be attributed to outward migration, the remaining 41% stems from a natural decrease as the younger generation, still in their childbearing years, opts to leave. This mass departure leaves behind an increasingly elderly population grappling with the state's second lowest life expectancy in the country. In 2021 alone, West Virginia experienced a population decline of 0.673%, solidifying its position as the fastest shrinking state by a considerable margin. This narrative paints a somber picture of a state urgently in need of revitalization as it confronts the trials posed by an evolving economy and shifting demographics. If you found our perspective enlightening, please consider supporting us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Let's explore the forces shaping our world together. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, keep seeking your place in our ever-changing world.